This is the W04, and it was the last car to be powered by a V8. It was also the last car to feature that unusual high-nose concept. Now, last time we spoke about the introduction of the Performance Group and how we sacrificed 2012's car for 2013. Well, the decision paid off, and the team saw the biggest single leap ever made in terms of car performance. But it wasn't just a new car, it was new faces. Niki Lauda and Toto Wolff had joined the team, and we also had a new driver, Lewis Hamilton. When Lewis joined the team, he had just 1 championship and 21 race wins. Let's just say he's got a few more now. But it's worth remembering that all of those previous race wins were achieved using Mercedes power. But the first time that Lewis test drove the W04, it didn't go quite to plan. And when he flew out to Jerez for the first test, he had an issue with the brakes and crashed the car. Now, we've all seen mechanics achieve the impossible by rebuilding a car overnight at a race weekend. But unfortunately, because it was at the beginning of the season, there just wasn't enough parts to rebuild the car. So what did they do? Got the spare parts flown out on Toto's plane. They touched down, put them on the car, and got it rebuilt for the following day. The W04 was a demonstration of what happens when you change the culture, mindset, and the way of working. It was the first time that we featured a hybrid gearbox design, aero-efficient rear suspension, and we'd also mastered the art of the blown exhaust. One of the engineers told me that the car was underweight, it was stiff, it was delivered on time, and it was reliable. And this was something that they'd never seen in any of the previous cars that came before. It was also the first car to have a fully functional Frick system. During the season, we managed to achieve 8 pole positions, but one of the problems was the tyres. This car just ate through them, and to give you some sort of an idea of just how bad it was, we qualified P1 and P2 in Spain, and by the end of the first stint, we were P9 and P10. We reckon that if we didn't have the tyre issues that season, we could have given Red Bull a run for their money. And it's also something that was a weakness that we've now turned into a strength. But it wasn't all bad that season. The team still had 3 race wins, including Lewis's first race win with the team. And in fact, he became the first British driver to win with Mercedes since the late, great Sir Stirling Moss. At the end of the season, the team had secured runners-up place in the World Constructors' Championship, scoring 360 points, well over double of what they'd scored in the previous season. But a lot of the groundwork had gone in for the 2014 season in this car. Next time, we'll take a look at the first modern championship win for the Silver Arrows and a huge overhaul in the engine regulations.